And we're back. Right. Oh no. Why do I have to make these? I've written down here, this is to explain how I feel, underline I, how I act, underlined I. Maybe not, I don't know what that says. I assume maybe not everyone, but it might help you find your own problems. I think that was the whole point of this video I'm making now, was that explaining how I feel when I'm in these bizarre states and things, to try and give anyone else watching the video some sort of idea of what, I don't know, of what I feel, in the hopes that it might make them understand what they feel when they're doing it. Yeah, panic attack at a concert I went to. Yeah, that was fun. Stared at the bright lights like a deer, because I kind of looked around me and realised I was surrounded by thousands and thousands of people that were all judging me and all staring at me, every single one of them. They weren't looking at the band performing or not, they were looking at me. Yes, and I still don't know whether that was a real panic attack thing or not, because it was sort of induced myself. I sort of half wanted it to happen. Maybe it's sort of an attention-seeking thing. Don't know. The fact is, I do get them. I do get real ones as well. I often get them when out shopping or around many people. They'll suddenly feel like every single person's watching me, and I have to just sort of get away and run away and leave and find either somebody I know or a place I can hide or come back to my room. I can zone out, especially while reading. Yes, that happens a lot. Reading books, quite a difficulty for me, because I can read the lines of the words and yet somehow zone out, and I stop reading the words and I'm thinking my own thoughts, whilst my eyes just scan the page. I can go through several pages and suddenly realise, oh, hang on a minute, what's happened there? And I'll have to go back and back and back till I find the spot I was at. Yeah, that makes learning things where I have to read books very interesting. Not. When instances of this mania, I was with bunny ears, if I self-harm, I'm out of control. I sometimes shock myself out of the mania by going too far. Yeah, that's happened a few times before. I'll be so just lost within myself, sort of thing, that I will just be going crazy, you know, just going away at it, and then I'll suddenly realise afterwards, oh, what have I done? And it'll be a shock. By the same token, sometimes I will self-harm, and then I'll, after a while, go and lie down. I'll fall asleep, wake up, and not remember doing it. That's an interesting one. I don't know why it happens, but it happened when I was about a month ago, when I was doing it quite a lot. I would be waking up the next day and not remembering it at all, and then having to clean up the mess, and that was quite an awkward time. I don't know if I have true manic depressive things, because I have no way of evaluating myself, and one of the things that with mania is a lot of people, and most people, say that you should definitely get is insomnia or hypersomnia, and I don't really have either of those. I have crazy, bizarre sleep patterns. It's actually 3:10 in the morning now, and I got up about 4 hours ago from a 4 hours sleep. So I sort of sleep in shifts of a couple of hours, or sometimes 12 hours, sometimes I don't sleep, but it doesn't fit specifically into the insomnia or hypersomnia, because that's kind of tricky to explain. I don't think it fits in anywhere, because where was I going with this? Oh yes, because it's my sleeping pattern is thrown off. If you're used to sleeping at 8 o'clock every night, and then you miss that, you're throwing your pattern totally off, and you have to get your pattern back again. So I think that's just all I have, not actually insomnia or hypersomnia or anything. Now as I'm writing this, calming? I've lost my ability to pronounce words. Calming down. There's something there, and it looks like it says normal want faces. That makes no sense at all, so I'm just going to skip over that. I also... Oh yes, I also I'm sort of a perfectionist at times with things. If I think I'm doing something the improper way, I'll do it over and over and over again until I get it perfectly, so that I don't know, because I should do it properly and not wrong. I shouldn't be seen at fault, but of course I am at fault because everything I do is totally wrong. Yeah. That's how my brain works. I didn't say it had to make sense. That's how it does. And I think Stephen Fry says many times during the documentary that he feels that there's a voice inside his head constantly calling him a bastard. Well, he actually says cunt, but that's a dirty word. Yes, he feels there's a voice inside his head constantly slagging him off and constantly putting him down, and that's exactly how I feel. And in fact, without going into sort of hearing voices things, I often feel as if there is a voice in my head telling me I'm a complete waste of space all the time. Self-esteem issues and things, I suppose, but the fact that other people with bipolar also feel the same way makes me think that that might be me tying into that somehow. And now my thing is just beeping, so I'm just going to shut it off for a second. Okay, that's that done. Sorry about that. Yes, here's another one, a very good one. And it's the last thing on my paper, so I can put the paper down now. What did it say now? I forgot. Oh no, yes. I expect people to hate me because I hate myself so strongly. That's a very, very true thing. I very much hate myself. Although now, at this point in the video, I don't hate myself. I actually feel okay with myself. Don't know why. Maybe it's talking about it, getting it all out and stuff like that, sort of helping me. But the majority of the time, yeah, I'm the first person to put myself down. Maybe I enjoy the sympathy vote of people. Maybe it's attention seeking. Maybe it's just I truthfully do hate myself. Maybe it's a combination of them all. I don't know. This is just sort of me describing how I feel about things. Yeah. And so with that, I'm going to wrap these rants up in a little bit of paper with a bow tie on the top. No, I'm just going to stop recording now. Leave it at that. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Hopefully this will help you guys more than me. Hope somebody out there to understand themselves a bit better. So yes, thanks for watching. Yeah, bye.